Hi, this is Exene Cervenka from X.
And I'm John Doe from the same band.
And we got to participate in What's in My Bag. We got to pick some cool stuff and it was really fun.
First thing I'll share is Iron and Wine, a new record that he just put out called Light Verse.
Rise like ashes off the ground, fall down like diamonds off the dead.
So beautiful. My friend Dave Way produced it and engineered it. It's got strings and crazy arrangements. He does a duet with Fiona Apple called All in Good Time, which is a gorgeous song.
All in good time, we suffered enough. We met our muscle when push came to shove.
Let's go to The Wonderful World of Jonathan Winters, which I just saw and added to my bag 2 minutes ago. I always loved the cover a lot.
A lot of the boys have dropped their hair clear down to here, cut it here. Make little bangs so they can see the ball.
He does a lot of impressions and voice stuff, and he's very funny. A lot of characters. He does a spaceship, a scurrying groundhog.
Put it down, baby Elizabeth. You don't know where it's been.
It says recorded at the Riviera Hotel, Las Vegas. So you know it's good.
So since I mentioned Fiona Apple,
That's for bolt cutters. I've been in here too long. That's the bolt cutters.
this is a record that was really important to me during lockdown. She just dropped it. No one knew it was coming.
I want to release the record, and they're telling me that it should come out in September or October, and people are at home, and my record's done. So, do you think it matters, really?
It's as if she redefines music as it's happening. And it's pretty rare that you get a recorded version of that. And she did a lot of recording herself. It seems random, but then it's very distinct and deliberate about how it comes together.
The dialing of the phone is no longer fun since you've been done with me.
Here's this is a great record. The Famous Davis Sisters. I think that they're always referred to as the Famous Davis Sisters because I've only seen them as the Famous Davis Sisters. So I was like, it's the Famous Davis Sisters. And I don't have any of their vinyl. And I love the cover that is black and white, and they had one color they could pick. And they picked that really deep, incredible red. I don't know, there's always going to be something about vinyl that supersedes every other format when it comes to music. It's kind of like getting an autograph.
Speaking of gospel, here's a new record, Sunny War. She came up in Venice, California, and this is the newest record she has. And there's some gospel-y type choirs on here.
I cry away, I'll find an hour.
It's really, the production on this record, I think, is really smart because her guitar and singing style is very unique and it could get overshadowed. She plays a little bit like Elizabeth Cotten. She does this crazy finger picking. I love this record. Here's her on the back, looking tough because she is tough. She looks tough because she is tough.
Don't you worry, child. Don't hold no stress.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we're going to go into that territory, probably my favorite newish band, although I've known these guys since they were little children, Skating Polly, and this is their newest record. This is them in their very most kind kind of developed and interesting and powerful recording. Their records are really amazingly produced. And the thing about them is there are two sisters that they play all the instruments. Then their brother joined and plays drums, but they're still very young. They're all still in their 20s.
What number record is this?
I don't know. I would say 6, maybe. I produced their second record when they were very little, like 12.
They've been a band for 10 or 12 years, and they're 24 and 22.
We formed Skating Polly so we could have a lot of fun with like writing music and playing shows that we would enjoy if it were us in the audience rather than the ones that were doing it.
Let's go crazy. Here's a record that I stumbled upon years and years ago. Mos Allison, Seventh Son.
Yes, I'm the one. I'm the one they call the Seventh Son.
Mos Allison was known as a jazz piano player. It's a bit like Chet Baker.
Nothing but perpetual motion.
He sings in a very casual sort of fashion, but he's well known as a songwriter. But he wrote the song Parchment Farm.
Well, I'm sitting over here on Parchment Farm.
Ain't never done nobody no wrong, no.
And when I first met John, he had a record player and an apartment and records and a car.
That was a
and
catch.
I was like, I just latched onto him for dear life. Anyway, he used to play this record, and I'd never heard of Mos Allison, so it's neat to see it today. Oh, I've got this next. I love this record, Lucinda Williams.
The way you move is right in time.
This is one of the greatest singers of all time, in my humble opinion. I do get to see her live sometimes, and she's just so phenomenal. I think she's just an interesting human being, and I'm kind of in awe of her. She's one of those people that when you meet her, you're kind of stunned that that person is standing in front of you.
Boy, I don't want you anymore. You took my joy. You took my joy. I want it bad.
All right, in the songwriter world, then I'll bring out Elliot Smith. He's controversial. Some people love him, some people don't.
Let's welcome a real morning person to the show.
The song Clementine is so beautiful.
Dreadful sorry. Clementine.
As you travel around, people say, oh, here, listen to this, and they'll give you a CD or something. And somebody did that years ago with Roman Candle's record, his first record. This is his second. And I just said, oh yeah, whatever, and just threw it in my bag. And then listened to it on the way when I got home, and I thought, holy shit, this is actually good.
Coming up roses everywhere you go.
He was a friend of mine, and he's gone, but his record is here.
You got to know him?
Oh yeah, he and I were friends. I called him up when he was in serious trouble, and he said, no, I'm fine. It was like a total lie. And I'm looking at this, and it says, the biggest lie.
And everything that you do makes me wanna die. Oh, I just told the biggest lie.
Okay, so this could be, well, I'll just bring it out.
Bring it out.
Da, 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 da.
I think of synthesizer bands as frozen foods. Chunks of beef stroganoff fly like negative snowballs, and the gourmet items are mostly hitting the band.
In '85, I did a spoken word live recording at McCabe's with Wanda Coleman, who's a great poet. She's gone now.
My car is an absolute necessity in this city of cars where you come to know people best by how they maneuver on the freeway, make lane changes, or handle off-ramps.
We called it Twin Sisters because we're obviously not twin sisters. And I like the art. Her brother did the lettering, which I thought was really cool. And the reason I got it is because I get mail from people. I get inquiries. If someone says to me, I really wish I had that record. I loved Wanda Coleman. She was my favorite poet, and I was at that show. Then I'll give it to them. Now, you know, when this comes out, people will be like, Exene, I want that record. Do you have more records?
I have some of the jazz records. Milt Jackson, who's amazing. standing in for DJ Bonebreak here, Milt Jackson, who's a vibes player. DJ Bonebreak from the band X plays vibes. And also Horace Silver, and I just discovered him, and he's terrific.
So we're in the band X, and the band X, we just did our last studio recording, and it's coming out.
We did?
And yes, it's coming out, and we are doing our farewell tour.
Yes.
Anyway, so I found this book, and you have a great book section. It's called God Bless Americana, and it's really cool pictures of where I hope to go on tour this year and next year, because our tour is going to last as long as we do, so maybe next year we'll see you. We get to do this one more time. We get to go around this country and see all the weirdness and meet all the cool people and make our own little memories of Americana, and for us and other people that get to come see us, and I think it's kind of neat.
Thank you both so much for coming in today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Poor little girl ran away for good. I tried to explain why she won't say a thing.